Okay, we're here at the Holland's residence because young Renai has organised a post-nationals get-together. She's fantastic. Bruce is going to interview her. He sent her a couple of questions in advance so that Renai could prepare herself. So off you go, Bruce.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to see us today, Renai. Very much appreciated. Okay, so how did you get involved with the Tasmanian Burge basketball team?
Okay, so I heard from Amanda and Jane Hayward at Pendle Basketball where my boys are playing. They told me about this program called Ivor and I'd never heard of it before. And they gave me Odette's contact details, so I contacted Odie and had a big chat to her. It sounded like a program that I was looking for Tyrese, and Odie invited Tyrese along to a training session and he loved it and he's been part of the program ever since. So, yes.
Yeah, so there was a few years now because young Tyrese has been a part of this, how do you say it? He's an unsung hero of the team, essentially. He absolutely loves it. Yeah.
He does. We're so grateful for Odie and you coaching staff, Bruce, for what you do and what you provide, because mainstream, for Tyrese is very challenging. So it's amazing to find something else that he fits in and he feels comfortable, because it's rare to find that where he can feel valuable and fit in and everyone just loves him and holds him, but he also loves and adores what he does too.
Yeah, from someone who's probably been in his position, a lot of players come here but they don't fit mainstream, but they fit in here.
Yes.
It's amazing how they can feel at home here and play the family. So.
Yeah, I like to use the word tribe. So Tyrese has found his tribe, and I also like to see Tyrese thrive. And this program has enabled him to find his tribe, and he thrives with you guys. So yeah, it's pretty special as a parent to witness how happy he is, how safe he feels, and just how good it is for his mental health and to be accepted for the disability that he has, and he feels safe to be who he is around you guys and like-minded people, because he can't always do that, and he masks a lot in mainstream and at school. So to feel safe enough to be himself with the team is pretty cool to see as a parent. Like, that's all you ever want to see, that your child can just be who they are, and feel valued and accepted in that space. Yeah.
Well, I think young T's taken us all in. Like, I think he teaches us more than we teach him.
I love that because that's what you see, but I see how much you guys teach him. He has a whole brotherhood that, one day he'd love to play with them all, and that's the biggest dream. We hope one day he gets that, but to be included a part of the team, how he has, when he doesn't fit the category so far, has been pretty special. And I think it's been really nice for the team to have somebody younger be involved, but for him also he thrives with adults, so it works both ways.
Yeah, he's just a blessing to have around the team, and I know the guys absolutely love him.
Yeah, thank you. It is very special, and I just love going and seeing the team play and what he does for the team, but all their reactions together, and you don't get that everywhere. It's like a family vibe, and we're very lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, my next question was going to be, what gets you supporting the team? But I think we just answered right there.
Well, I do have more wrote down here, Bruce. So I put that I love supporting the team, as I can see how good it is for all involved, and I'm a big advocate for inclusion, and I want to raise more awareness and support for the team and how incredible they all are with the daily challenges they face. This team has little T's back. They all love him, so I've got their backs and we love them all. Odette Seaborn is a powerhouse woman who has volunteered for over 20 odd years for these legends. She plays a huge part of why I support the team also.
Yeah, she does do a power of work also, but this isn't about her. We're talking about Renai at the moment. Just you do a power of work as well.
No, it's just my son, and we love what you provide for him. So you know.
We love what your son and yourself provide for the team, and we'll touch on that in a few minutes. But what qualities, positive or negative, do you think little T has gained from being around the team?
So I've already said this, but T has gained a whole family of brotherhood to look up to and learn from. He's found his tribe where he fits in. You've already said this. He can be himself, and he's celebrated for that. He's celebrating in a big way. So he feels happy and safe and loved around everyone, and that's the best feeling when you, as a parent to a child with a disability, when you see that. It's just phenomenal. The qualities I see T shine when he is around the team is love, respect, care, kindness, pride. He has a good sense of humour, he's dependable, he's helpful, and he's motivated. So I love all the lessons that all of you are teaching him, and the life skills that he's getting for life from being a part of the team. Yeah.
So you don't think you would have got that through mainstream basketball, through a local NWBU club?
He can get those things to a certain extent, but the issue with mainstream is Tyrese masks, and there's not enough awareness out in mainstream sport for kids with disability. So, and the issue we have with Tyrese is he's like a normal child. So a lot of people just treat him like a normal child, whereas he's masking in his body, he's keeping it all in, and he's not being supported, or the adjustments are not being made for him to fulfill and be the best sportsman he can be in mainstream. And this is why I'm so passionate about advocating about inclusion, because I see my son struggle in mainstream. And it's nothing against mainstream coaches and volunteers, because they all do an amazing job. There's just not enough education about it, and we need to do better in that space.
Yeah. With the lack of education, I'm someone who's got the background, I can advocate for that. But I think it's slowly getting better. But talking about T though, he's like a chip off the old block. Like the butter would not melt in his mouth. Like he has that personality that everybody can warm up to. But
yes, he has a cheeky personality, and that comes out even more with you guys. Yeah. And yeah, but when that personality comes out, that just means he's enjoying himself and
you feel comfortable.
yeah, exactly. And that's what you want for everyone, isn't it? Like,
Exactly.
to feel safe and comfortable.
Well, it's a family away from their own family, so he's.
Exactly. So that's what we've done about.
So we've got the last question.
I'm getting there.
I think we might have already tested, sort of touched on this, but the last question anyway. From a parent's point of view, what is the process difficult to get a player like T tested for eligibility to play?
The process, Bruce, the process is really hard. From me as a parent's perspective, the process is that you have to have an IQ assessment done, and that has to be done by a psychologist. Now, there are long wait lists in the public system. So in the public system, it's up to the education department to do that, and there's long wait lists. So Tyrese was supposed to get one done last year in the education system, and he was promised it, and it didn't get done. And in the private sector, you can get them done in the private sector, but they cost him thousands and thousands. So people don't have the money to get them done, and the big wait list in the public. It's very frustrating, and this is why I like to advocate, and I like to help anyone in that situation try and get to where they need to be, because there are other options coming out. Last year, the University of Tasmania have offered to do IQ assessments, but I believe their list is getting quite big now too, because there's not enough psychologists in Tasmania to fulfil the need. So yes, Tyrese needs to have one done. Hopefully we'll get it done this year, but we don't know. I keep fighting for him, because the ultimate dream is that he gets to play with his brothers one day, but we just don't know when that will come or if it will actually come. So to be made a part of the team when he doesn't fit the category, I'm forever grateful for that, because what you guys have given him, we couldn't get that anywhere else. Yeah.
As I said before, there's a lot of red tape involved, and a lot of them don't fit in the mainstream like sport or basketball, but here they do those fit in. I think they've all got similar attributes, similar personalities to a degree.
You all understand each other, Bruce, and you don't get that in mainstream. The people with disability in mainstream, they're the ones that keep getting the knocks and, the bad comments and, stuff like that, which absolutely breaks my heart. But with you guys, you all understand, you get each other, and you just support each other, back each other, and, you're there for each other. Yeah.
And you've seen them play a few games, you've been to a few nationals, and you've seen the talent that some of these guys.
The talent is out of this world, Bruce. I was so surprised to go to nationals and see the talent. I would actually like to see some of the players with disabilities go up against like the under-20s at nationals, because their talent is just incredible. I can't describe it. I love watching it. But also at the other end, those players that are not, the number ones or two, the MVPs, the ones that are the 9 and 10 making up team numbers. I love watching them play and what they bring to the team also. So it's just such a highlight to go and be a part of and watch, and also see the atmosphere of the teams just walking around the stadium. Just making friendships and, high-fiving each other or giving each other a hug. It's pretty special to see, yeah. When sides aren't playing, at the end of the closing ceremony or the opening ceremony, you can see certain players have certain bonds, especially if people have made rep sides, such as Australian team and that sort of thing too. So, and then if you're playing against people, say 4 or 5 years, you can actually just build those bonds. And and it's so cool to see. It really is. In the short 3 years that T's been going and being a part of it, you just see that continuing to develop, and then to see our players go away and play for the Australian side, so deserving, and really grateful that they're including the Tasmanian players in that Australian side now.
Yeah, I don't think people realise until they see them play in that. While we're here, we're actually here because we're supporting Renai, and also we're actually having a get together at Renai's place. So if it's a bit loud, I have to apologise. The boys are playing a bit of ball on the court. It's right next to us, so hopefully you can hear us. And I just like to say thank you, Renai, for everything you're doing, and hopefully you keep on helping us out.
Thank you so much. We love what we do in supporting you, and we're grateful for what you do, so thank you.
And one other thing, Renai's actually set up this massive raffle. There's like 100 prizes. I'm not joking. And
29 at the moment, Bruce, but we might get to 100.
Yeah. So I think we've already started selling tickets. I think today's the 8th of March, so I believe that raffle's going for another 2 months, is it?
To the 20th of May. Yep, it's going to be drawn at an NWBU game in Somerset. And we want everyone to get behind it. Buy a raffle ticket, they're only $2 each, or 3 for $5, so cheap as chips, and some pretty awesome prizes in there. And also spread the awareness about our team and how awesome they are, because I think people need to get behind our boys, and I call them legends because they are, and I would just love everybody to come see our legends and get behind them, really. So,
yeah, she has his shirts made up, Tassie, Ivor, Burge and legends, like that on the back there. Yeah. You see her at every Nationals wearing it, so it's very much appreciated. So make sure, if you can, buy the tickets. If you get to an NWBU Somerset game, make sure you buy tickets. Buy a few, buy some for your family, because that goes to the team and it helps us get a side to a national game. So thank you very much. And we're out.